Diamond here, along with JL, bringing you this week, as you see Richard Viggs III. Yes, indeed, we have a hardcore battle royal here this week, JL.
It's a ham and egger battle royal, huh? Wait a minute, did you say hardcore battle royal?
There's John Boy, JL.
Yeah, that guy looks awful fishy to me.
As right now, who else do we have coming out? Jackson Pride.
Boy, you had more hair back then.
And now, who do we have? Dr. Gore.
Wait a minute, I thought he was in surgical scrubs.
And let's see who else we have. Connor Riley.
I have never heard of that guy in my life.
It's his first appearance on this program, JL. Brian Ely.
Man with a rubber foot.
Yes, indeed. And now, let's see, Jesse Clark.
I've never heard of him.
He was on this program several weeks ago, as was his brother right there, Petey Clark.
PD dumpster diver.
And now, there's Seth Gruesome, the first time we've seen him on this program, JL.
He drawing his forehead.
Look at the size of him.
Are you back there jerking the curtain?
And who do we have? We have Mike Ushman.
That guy needs a hamburger.
And now, who do we have? Billy Reno.
Another random kid in a battle royal. Will you quit putting kids in danger, Chuck?
That's a battle. It's a Chuck Diamond, JL.
Oh, it's you moron.
That's Chuck Diamond. Get it right.
It's you. You're an idiot.
And the final competitor, the Joker.
I thought he wore face paint.
And wait, here's Donovan Taylor. And Donovan Taylor wants the microphone, JL.
Again, his mustache is as real as your toupee.
Well, let's hear what Donovan Taylor has to say.
I'd rather not. So we're not going to, because I'm just going to talk over him. I don't care what he says. I want to see this battle royal get started. Wait a minute. Did they bring weapons to the ring, Chuck?
This is a hardcore battle royal, JL.
So, you've gimmicked a gimmick. Again.
JL, it was a hardcore battle royal. The matchmakers came up with this, not me.
You gimmicked a gimmick.
Well,
why?
Donovan Taylor's on the mic. He's putting a bounty on the head of Chuck Diamond. Anybody that can eliminate him, JL.
So that means he's going to win it.
Well, how do you know this, JL?
Because that's the way it always works out, Chuck.
And there's, it looks like the 3CW Heavyweight Championship, JL. Okay. Whatever you want to call the title.
The 3CW Ham and Egger Championship. Okay. Got it.
As right now, we're waiting for this battle royal to get underway.
Well, I don't know. Is the guy with the fake mustache? Is he a manager? Is he like a general manager? What is his deal?
He's the manager of Easy Money, JL.
Is there a story here? Why is Easy Money after you?
JL, Easy Money's not in the battle royal.
But he's the manager of Easy Money, which means Easy Money is after you.
Well, Easy Money did have a match with Chuck Diamond on this program several weeks ago, JL.
Just drop the third person. It's you, not Chuck Diamond. You are Chuck Diamond, you moron.
JL, we're talking about Chuck Diamond, not myself.
Which is one and the same. Except for now you've gotten older and now you wear a toupee.
As right now, and we're getting this hardcore battle royal underway, JL. Look at this.
I'd rather not.
We have all kinds of weapons in the ring. We have a street side. We have a cookie sheet. A trash.
So wait a minute. Those guys are on the floor. Are they eliminated?
They went through the ropes, JL. It looks like that would be John Boy and Mike Ushman, JL.
So it's not if you touch the floor, you're out type deal.
No, it's over the top rope and you know it.
Well, not all battle royals are that way. You have to specify.
As right now, Billy Reno going to work on somebody. Petey Clark with a cookie sheet. Jesse Clark.
Because why wouldn't you have a cookie sheet? That's such a dangerous weapon.
Because it's a hardcore battle royal, JL.
You already got one bad weapon in there. You got a rubber foot.
As right now, yeah, that's Brian Ely, JL.
That's right. That rubber foot's like a stamper.
Well, I have no love for him either, but I'll give him credit where credit is due.
I didn't say I had any love or hate for him. I said he's got a rubber foot. It's like a weapon.
He's going to work on Jackson Pride with those chops, JL. And now he has that street sign, and he nails Jackson Pride with it. And he goes to work on Jackson Pride. And we have a crutch in the ring, JL.
I can't wait to talk to Jackson Pride about this. You know he works for me, right?
Well, yes, indeed, JL. We have called a number of his matches as well. That's right, Chuck Diamond has that, and he hits Mike Ushman with the shopping cart.
All right, what grocery store did you steal that from, Chuck?
JL, that was brought to the ring, not by Chuck Diamond.
You're living in it then. That's where you live?
Well, JL,
You live in that shopping cart, Chuck?
Well, how do we know you don't?
Because I'm not homeless like 90% of this roster.
As right now, yeah, 90%, I will say this, 100% of this roster could take you, JL.
Half of them are dead from terrible wrestling poisoning, and the other half are in prison.
Well, that's what you said about the referee.
I don't know how you got away with not ended up being locked up, Chuck, because your wrestling is god-awful.
Because it's not a crime, JL.
So you admit you were a terrible wrestler.
Far better than you'll ever be, JL.
That is not true, Chuck. I am the greatest wrestler of all time.
Yeah, and how many titles have you won?
1!
One?
Yes. I know, it's new. I won a tag team championship.
Yeah, we haven't seen it on TV yet, JL.
You'll never see it on TV. I told them not to film it.
That's right. That's right now. Look at all these competitors going at it outside the ring, and I need to correct myself about being a better wrestler than you. It's Chuck Diamond that's a better wrestler than you, JL.
You are Chuck Diamond, you moron!
We're talking about a whole different individual. Look at that.
Who's the guy with the shopping cart on his head?
Jackson Pride.
I didn't know he was homeless.
He slammed the cart on somebody. I couldn't tell who, though, JL. And we got John Boy outside the ring. We got Billy Reno with a shoebox, and he hits Dr. Gore.
What, a shoebox? What kind of a weapon is that?
Well, JL, it's anything goes in this hardcore battle royal.
There's too much stuff going on. This is as dumb as the everybody gets into the ring to lose battle royal or whatever it was you had.
We got bodies everywhere in the ring, and even more.
Isn't this
bodies.
like the third hardcore battle royal we've watched? This is too much, Chuck. Seriously.
We've got even more bodies outside the ring, JL.
Should they be disqualified? I mean, I'm asking for a friend because I seriously don't know what's going on.
Well, looks like I thought somebody just got eliminated, JL.
How could you tell? It's complete chaos.
Chuck Diamond eliminates John Boy from this battle royal, JL.
John Boy, who is he?
Right there.
I've never heard of him.
And Chuck Diamond with that trash can on the back of somebody, hard to tell from this vantage point.
I don't know who this John Boy was, but it seems kind of fishy that he left.
Well, it was his debut on this program.
Well, that's why he got eliminated first.
And right now...
Because that's the way you roll. We already know you're winning, Chuck. You might as well just fast forward to the end, people.
Brian Ely has a ladder outside the ring.
He telegraphed this for 7 days. I mean, seriously. Oh, well, he's got a bounty on Chuck Diamond. Well, who do you think's going to win? Seriously.
JL, Brian Ely has that ladder.
I don't even know what's going on. I don't know who's in there, who's not. None of this makes sense. The people in the crowd are even more confused than I am.
Well, look at this, and Dr. Gore has that
I am
ladder.
looking at it, and I still don't know what I'm seeing.
Dr. Gore has that ladder, JL. And him and Hatchet are going at it. They're former tag team partners, JL.
When?
Well, it was on this program.
I don't even remember it. That's how good it was.
And Brian Ely, what does he have in mind with that ladder?
I don't know. You know what I would do? I'd put the ladder on my neck and spin in circles. Knock them all out.
Well, that'd be shades of the great Terry Funk.
It'd also make more sense, Chuck.
Well, he's going to work. Ely's going to work with that ladder on Dr. Gore. And what is Ely thinking, though, JL?
I don't know. You know, I thought the idea was to eliminate people.
Yes, indeed.
And you got a bounty on your head. Why wouldn't he eliminate you first? None of this makes sense.
Chuck Diamond has a bounty on his head, JL.
Who do you think you are?
As right now, we still have competitors going at outside. And did you see that super kick, JL?
No, and I don't care. I can't see what's going on because there's chaos. It's constant chaos.
It appears
That guy just decided he didn't even want to play anymore. He went home.
It appears Jesse Clark has been eliminated, JL.
Well, you call it elimination. It looks like he just walked away. He's like, I had fun, whatever.
As right now, let's look at what's going on in here. Ely still has that ladder inside the ring, and he super kicked, I believe, Hatchet earlier.
I do not understand any of this.
As right now, we have all kinds of pandemonium. Jackson Pride has that ladder in the corner.
We've got pandemonium. I don't understand a bit of it either.
And Ely is Irish whipped right into that ladder, JL. And he goes tumbling down.
Out of all the things that you could have done, Chuck, why is this what you did?
And Chuck Diamond going to work with that cookie sheet on Ely, who's underneath the ladder. And a vertical splash. A whoopee cushion, if you will, by Jackson Pride on the ladder with Ely underneath of it.
I don't know what's going on.
Now we got Seth Gruesome is still out there, JL.
Where?
He's in the ring.
How can you tell?
And now, who do we have? That's
See, you don't even know who we have.
Richard.
Why do you
Biggs,
expect me to know what's going on?
Richard Biggs III with what appears to be that is a cookie sheet.
Richard Biggs III? I didn't even know he was in this.
Yes, indeed. And the Joker skins the cat to stay in this thing, JL.
That's disgusting. You should not skin cats.
And Petey Clark.
You can't eat them.
Petey Clark just eliminated Richard Biggs III. Mike Ushman still lurking outside the ring. We got Seth Gruesome with the trash can.
He looks a little anemic. Somebody feed that guy some French fries.
Hatchet and Brian Ely going up on top of that.
Why? Why?
And the Joker eliminated by Billy Reno. And now Jackson Pride pushes the ladder and both men go down, but not over the top rope.
What was the point of the ladder, Chuck?
Well, that's Brian Ely.
I'm asking you. You booked it.
Well, you need to ask Brian Ely. He's the egomaniac.
You know, I don't know what your deal is with him, but I just want to know what the hell's going on, and you're not helping me at all.
Dr. Gore gets eliminated, JL. And Ely is eliminated. And
okay.
Yeah, we have all kinds of action. Great action going on here on Chuck and Jimmy's Outlaw Mudshow. And Billy Reno gets whipped into that ladder. And Petey Clark and a Hatchet eliminated at the hands of Jackson Pride.
This is complete chaos. I don't know what's going on, and I'm starting to get a headache.
Jackson Pride and Petey Clark going at it. But Petey Clark getting the better end of that exchange.
You notice who's still in it, right?
Who would that be?
The idiot with the face paint.
Well, Chuck Diamond.
Yes, you.
And Brian Ely, he needs to leave ringside. He's been eliminated, JL. And we see Hatchet going. Ely attacking Hatchet on the way to the back. They had a one-on-one match a couple weeks ago on this program. And now we got Seth Gruesome.
That ref's real helpful. He's watching the guys go to the back instead of paying attention to who's getting eliminated.
Well, he's there to ensure that the competitors that get eliminated go to the back, JL.
Who's the big shirtless guy in the ring?
That's Seth Gruesome, and the referee outside the ring is Big Wig, he's known as.
Okay, here's my question. You are the one that's got the bounty on his head, right?
Yes, indeed.
Aha! So you admit you are Chuck Diamond.
Or excuse me, that's Chuck Diamond that has the bounty.
Oh, here we go with this again. Anyway, he's got the bounty on his head. How come they're not all trying to attack him?
Well, several people. Well, did you just not see Seth Gruesome attack Chuck Diamond?
Yeah, but they were all cooperating and hitting on the big dude with the shirt off.
Jackson Pride, or excuse me, P.D. Clark went for what appeared to be a code red on Jackson Pride, and he wasn't able to get him over how he intended, JL.
I just don't understand any of this, Chuck. I don't understand a bit of it.
Well, now it appears we have 4 competitors left in this matchup. We don't have a lot. And now Billy Reno holding P.D. Clark for Chuck Diamond. He hits him with that cookie sheet. And Billy Reno eliminates P.D. Clark. And now we are down to Seth Gruesome, Billy Reno, Chuck Diamond, and Jackson Pride. We have somebody in the corner as well, I think. Well, there goes P.D.
See, you don't even know what. I don't even know why we're bothering with this. You can't tell me what's going on because you don't know. I don't know what's going on because it's such a mess and the film is so dark and grainy.
I believe that's...
Looks like a bootleg porn film.
Is that Mike Ushman in the ring, JL? I believe it is.
I have no idea.
And we got Jackson Pride going out with Seth Gruesome outside the ring, and he has a chair. Jackson Pride with the chair. And now, is he looking to swing for the fences here, JL?
I just want this to be over with. This is the longest match I've ever been a part of.
And he swings for the fences and takes down Mike Ushman, and the same to Seth Gruesome, but Seth Gruesome not officially eliminated in this matchup.
I bet you were the guy that sat in a movie theater and videotaped with your handheld handy cam all the new movies and sold them online, weren't you? You were that guy. I mean, look at the quality of this crap tape.
How do we know that wasn't you, JL?
I don't stoop to this low-quality budget handy cam footage.
Well, you signed the contract to do the commentary on this show, JL.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure that amount of money was worth it.
Your attorney had to set you straight on it. And now Mike Ushman, perhaps on the verge of being eliminated by Jackson Pride. Chuck Diamond behind both men, and out goes Jackson Pride. So we have the final 4, Chuck Diamond, Mike Ushman, Seth Gruesome, and Billy Reno. I think he was trying to eliminate Mike Ushman, but Ushman stayed in this matchup, JL, for now.
So we got 3 little skinny guys, one that looks like a toddler maybe, and we got this great big dude. Who do you think should win? Well, I would bet on the big dude, but the problem is, you got a bounty on your head, so you're gonna win it.
Well, out goes Mike Ushman, JL. He has been eliminated.
Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen.
And he sends Chuck Diamond to the ropes. A clothesline takes him down. Seth Gruesome has been dominant, JL.
I mean, he's huge. I don't know why he wouldn't win.
And now Seth Gruesome going to work on Billy Reno, and he takes him down. Mike Ushman.
I think that's child abuse.
Well, JL, that's Billy Reno. Get it right.
Beating that poor 11-year-old kid. What'd that kid ever do to him?
JL, that's Billy Reno.
He's going to get DCFS called on him.
And Seth Gruesome with the cookie sheet to the head of Chuck Diamond.
Because everybody knows when you're in a war, a cookie sheet is the perfect weapon.
Well, it took down Chuck Diamond. And right now, Billy Reno trying to fight back despite the size disadvantage on Seth Gruesome. That didn't end very well for Billy Reno. And now, Seth Gruesome scoops up Chuck Diamond. He's trying to throw and collect on that bounty, but no! Billy Reno kicks Seth Gruesome in the back of his leg. And now, a stunner takes down Seth Gruesome. And Billy Reno is pumped up,
That guy's
JL.
not even as tall as the top rope.
And look at that. And Billy Reno gets eliminated by Seth Gruesome. And Chuck Diamond hits Seth Gruesome right in the head with that chair.
Unprotected chair shot for a hot dog and a handshake. That's nice.
As right now, Chuck Diamond going to work on Seth Gruesome. We have the final 2, JL. And Seth Gruesome's been dominant. And now, Seth Gruesome, he has Chuck Diamond set up. What does he have in mind here? Powerbomb takes down Chuck Diamond. And now he goes to work on him, but he needs to worry about collecting that bounty on Chuck Diamond's head. And now he goes to throw Chuck Diamond out. This could be academic here. And he tosses. Well, I don't think he knows Chuck Diamond didn't hit the floor, JL. And now he comes after Chuck Diamond. Low bridge. And Chuck Diamond wins the Hardcore Battle Royal. Seth Gruesome hit the floor, JL.
That reminds me of something I did in a Battle Royal. I'm just glad it's over with.
Well, right, let's keep it here, JL. Chuck Diamond, he was unlikely to win this Battle Royal.
You're going to sit here and look at your stupid face.
And there's referee Rick Brewer, and Donovan Taylor is on the mic. And
that's the guy that windmills his arms. Is great. Look at that idiot. Look at the dumb face. How punchable.